What's up, YouTube?
Come on, baby, do it.
This is my first clip with my new camera. How cool. Making YouTubes now. Quick backstory. 3 weeks ago, playing rugby, my knee went into a position that it was not keen to be in. And after seeing a consultant and doing the tests and the nature of the injury, he suspects it's probably ACL and meniscus. But until we get the MRI results back, we don't know if that's going to be a 6 to 12 week recovery or a 6 to 12 month recovery. So right now I'm in this weird limbo land of not knowing, and mentally that's quite difficult. So I've tried to shift my focus away from what ifs and to the controllables right now. So my rehab, the training I can actually do, and focusing my time on my business and my clients. Either way, whatever outcome, my ultimate goal right now is to try to get back to playing rugby, whether that's going to take 12 weeks or 12 months. So join me along for the journey. So we're going to document the journey, the progress. It was just an excuse for me to get a new camera, really, but here we are. A little bit of good news. The MRI place just called and said they've had a cancellation this afternoon, so I can jump in and have that slot. Because originally the consultant was like, we'll put you in as an urgent case, but that can still take 3 to 4 weeks. But it's been like just over a week now, and we're going to have the MRI today. So very good news. This is actually my first ever MRI and hopefully my last. As soon as she put me in the machine, she was like, right, keep still. And as soon as she said that, like, I had itches everywhere. I needed to itch my nose. I needed to itch my feet. Hopefully I don't have to do that again anytime soon. And my sister picked me up. There was a little Japanese place, so we had sushi and bubble tea. First time ever. Shad's got coconut. I've gone for mango. First ever. I like. Okay, so it's currently a couple of days since my MRI, and they said it could take a few days to get the results. So I'm a little nervous about that, not gonna lie. I think just because I don't know. We're in limbo still. So where I'm at is just preparing for the worst, because I think mentally that's going to be the hardest thing if it is worst case scenario. But also just hoping for the best. And best case scenario, they'll just be like, actually, there was nothing wrong with your knee this whole time. You could have been playing rugby. Maybe that's delusional, but yeah, but that's where I'm at. We're praying, hoping, vibing for the best case scenario. This is Lulu. She's 15 years old. She has no teeth, so her tongue sticks out. So she's the bestest cavapoo in the whole wide world, are you, darling? Hello, Sniffy. This is my sister's dog. She's staying with us for a couple of days, and she is a bit weird, but we love her. Okay, so we're just going to do a little bit of rehab. The dog is being super needy because it's almost dinner time. But it's not dinner time. So I've built a little routine to like optimise recovery as best as possible. So in the mornings we're doing a compression boot. And then we go to the desk and we do some icing and we do some movement in the knee. And then I can take time where I just have 10 minutes where I can do like some rehab work on the knee. So actually that's been super helpful that I have the flexibility to do that. Sale are playing well. Yeah, that flexion just feels like my knee's gonna explode. Like it's so tight. I think there's just still a bit of swelling in there, so the aim will be continue to try and get that swelling down, get that range of motion back. Hey, you just headbutted my camera. What do you have to say for yourself? Yes, beg for forgiveness. Okay, we've just had some good news. I've had a call from the hospital and I've got my MRI results back, and they've booked me in for an appointment next Thursday, which is like 9 days away. What's today? Monday, so next Thursday, like 10 days away? 10 days away. I mean, it's better than not having the appointment because I feel like I was waiting forever for that appointment. So yeah, it's been like a week and a half since my MRI. I just feel like things are moving so slowly, but good news, we have the appointment, so we move. Okay, just waiting for my mum to come pick me up to go to the hospital. The dog is sitting with me. feeling a bit nervous, not gonna lie. Just because I think number one, going in there, someone knows about my situation before I do, which stresses me out. I don't know why. And also just because I don't know what the rest of the year is gonna look like. It's either gonna be some rehab or it's gonna be surgery, so I'm feeling a bit on edge. Let's see. Alright, let's go. Hello! Hello everybody!
Hello!
Good
morning, everybody! Hi guys, welcome!
And then say what we're doing?
We are going to what we're doing, Joseph.
Well, we went to the hospital.
We went to the hospital.
Then we went shopping.
We went shopping.
Not the news I was hoping for, honestly. Oh, I wish I took a picture of the scans to put it in here. But basically full ACL rupture and a medial meniscus tear. So inside my left knee is a meniscus tear. I was maybe kidding myself a little bit. Maybe mildly delusional that my knee was fine. And I knew deep down it wasn't fine. I was gearing myself up for the worst case scenario so I wouldn't be completely blindsided by it. And I'm so glad my mum came in with me for this appointment. I'm so glad she did, because I would have burst out crying otherwise, because I just know, like, it's going to be a long journey ahead now. The consultant was like, you can choose not to have surgery, but he was like, if you don't, you probably won't play sport again. So yeah, just in the waiting list for surgery. We're going to see how that goes. Currently been a few days since I made the last video, since I got the news. And I wanted to get out of the house for a bit, and I actually booked some last minute tickets to go and watch England v Ireland at Twickenham, which was really good. And it was nice to get out of the house and not think about my knee for the whole weekend. But it also gave me some time to like reflect on the news as well. Don't get me wrong, I am pretty gutted, but I'm not feeling as bad as I thought I would. And I think that's because I was kind of gearing myself up for worst case scenario, knowing that I would probably need surgery, knowing that my ACL was probably ruptured and I had other damage in there, because you know your own body, right? And I knew my knee wasn't right. Like, I've had sprains before and I was like, this is something more than a sprain. So anyway, coming to terms with that. So now I actually have a consultation with the surgeon next week. So the goal is to try and get the knee as strong as possible pre-surgery. So there's a list of tasks I've got to go through. So let's go on this ride together, and I'll see you in the next one. See you in the next one, Lulu. I'm gutted, but it could also be worse. Imagine if both ACLs went. Oh, it makes me think, do you remember that there's a viral video of that guy where he's doing a preacher bicep curl and he ruptures both his biceps? That would be so bad, imagine. Ooh, won't be able to wipe your own ass. So I'm grateful I'm not in that position.